Hi there. I'm going to be showing you footage of me answering questions again. But before I do that, you guys, I have a question for you. My husband got this at our local thrift store, and we have no idea what it is. It's made by Wilton. It's some kind of baking thing. It goes like this. So I'm guessing it goes on top of something. But we have no idea what this is. So if any of you have any idea what this is, can you please leave me a comment? I'm going to also be posting in some Facebook groups today to find out. I did search on eBay and Google Lens and I couldn't find anything. And that's very unusual for me not to know what something is, but he grabbed it. He thought it was a dinner bell. And I'm like, no, these fit together. So I know Wilton is a very popular brand name, and they make mostly baking products, to my knowledge. So if anybody knows, can you please let me know? And also want to let you know I'm down 20 pounds. So this Bright Lines eating diet is going really great. Okay, you guys, enjoy the footage of the questions, and I'll see you next time. Hi guys, how are you doing? This is Cindy from Kraus House Thrift and Thrift. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you've been watching me previously, welcome back. Thanks so much. I really appreciate the views and subscribes and likes and the support. I am a reseller of 20 years, and so I started this channel so I could help other resellers, mostly beginners. So I can help you answer any questions. I could show you my thrift hauls. When I go shopping at thrift stores, when my husband and I go yard sailing, what we're looking for, the bolos to look out for, help you on your sourcing journey. Just, everything. This channel, I try and give you as much information as I can so you can glean the same knowledge that I have learned over these past years. And I'm hopefully my experiences will help you. So today I thought I would answer more YouTube questions. These are questions that people on YouTube typed in the search bar, and what, when, why, how, and where, eBay. And so I just typed those in and the drop-down menu, and that's how I got a list of these questions. And this is like the third or fourth video I've done answering questions. And it seems like by my views that people tend to like this. So really hoping this is helpful content to you. If you want to subscribe to my channel, just subscribe and hit the like button. That really helps me out a lot, especially as a new YouTuber. I just started in April, about 49 videos, almost 50. And any kind of activity on YouTube really does help me out. So I'm going to jump into the questions in just a minute. Just wanted to show you guys something. This is my thank you card I include in all my buyers' packages. I got this on Vistaprint, and I actually had this made up on Canva. And then the back, it has like a thank you. You're the reason we love what we do. We hope you enjoy your item. We can do business again. Then it says, let's connect on social media. And it has all my social media links, as well as my website, my blog. And then I'm also an author, so it has those books too. I haven't shared with you guys yet my books, but I'm going to do that, I think, the next video. So I think this is a very important sales tool to thank your buyer and, do a little shameless plug. Why not? I used to just include the packing slip with my business cards and like a thank you stamp. But, it's a lot of ink to print that invoice every time. And I think most people just throw it out. So it's really not worth it. So that's why I had these printed up. I just throw these in the package. Why don't throw them? I make sure they're visible when my buyer opens the package because you really want them to see this. It's just a nice little thank you. Thank you for supporting our small business. You are appreciated. And I like the bright colors. It stands out. Of course, you could do whatever you want. Vistaprint has templates, or you can go into Canva, make your card, your postcard, and then upload it to Vistaprint. And that's what I like doing. I just love Canva. I use Canva for a lot of things. I make all my thumbnails in Canva. I also make I made my intro in Canva for my YouTube videos, my outros, all my outros, and also my little end, I don't know what you call it, end video or something that just says, thank you for watching kind of thing. And it has all my social media links. So Canva is awesome. If you guys don't know about it, I would go check it out. They do have a free version, but I pay $12.99 a month. So if you do the free version after the free trial, they just kind of bug you to death on sign up for premium. And they do that on purpose. They want your money. But also the other good thing about signing up for premium is you get access to all of their pictures in their library. When it's a free account, you only have limited access. You can't use all of them. So the Pro is well worth it. No, I'm not a sponsor of Canva. I would be if they asked me. Maybe I'll ask them. But Canva is awesome. And this, if you guys want to do a thank you card, I would highly recommend that you get one of these. All right, let's jump right into the questions. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. Maybe I should have thought of a better way to do this. I'm not sitting on my computer today. I thought I would sit in front of my inventory, as you guys can see. Lots of inventory. I have over 700 items listed on eBay now. I think 720, that kind of thing. And my sales have been great. The more you list, the more sales you're going to get. So I'm just going to keep on going. I still have several death piles, or profit piles, some people call them, but that's a better way of referring to them. Things I've got to get listed. So I got a really busy listing day today. But I thought I would answer these and help you out. Continuing with the questions. How do you change your username? Well, of course, you could go onto eBay and look for that. I feel Google is your friend. I just typed in a few minutes ago, and I've done this before when I've changed my username. Like, let's say you pick a username when you first sign up for eBay and you get tired of it for whatever reason you want to change it. Well, I just Googled, how do I change my username on eBay? A page came up that looks like this. And I'm just kind of read you off of this a little bit. It says your username or user ID is the unique name you choose when you created your eBay account. It's the name other eBay members see when you're buying or selling with them. You could change your username in the personal information section of My eBay. That's where you can go, or by selecting the button below. And there is a button here. So if you get on this page, after you Google it, change your username, you just click on that. It takes you exactly where you need to go on eBay to change it. And this is very important. You can only change your username once every 30 days. I've only changed my username twice, or once, I guess. When I started with eBay, I was Baton Rouge Bargains. I was married to my ex-husband, and my last name was Batten, and I was trying to think of a clever way to, make up a username with that name. And I came up with Baton Rouge, like Baton Rouge, Louisiana. So Baton Rouge Bargains. But the Batten was Batten instead of Baton. And, a lot of people are like, are you from Louisiana? No. I just like to play on words. And then when I got married to John, my current and more awesome husband, he's like, well, why don't you change it to Kraus House? Oh, I did change it twice, actually. Okay, so I was the Kraus House because that was a name he had previous, and he used to live in Germany, so it's the German house, H-A-U-S, and our Kraus is K-R-A-U-S-E, which you probably know. But then after when I was starting my YouTube channel in April, I was told that you should have a name that reflects what you do or what you're going to, sell or entertain, what you're all about, basically, on YouTube. You should have the name of the channel, unless you're going to use your own name. Like I could have used Cindy Kraus. But if you're going to have another name, it should reflect what you do. Like, if you have a racing car channel, say something about racing cars, etc., etc. Just like selling, you've probably seen a lot of channels where they talk about picking or flipping or that kind of thing, or reselling. And so I was racking my brain, and I'm a writer, you guys. I am actually very good. I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I'm very good at thinking about names and thinking about phrases, and John is very good too. We've always thought, we wish we could write skits for people. We wish we could, because we're always thinking about clever skits or song titles or something. We wish we could just write it down and send it to that person. So the two of us are very good about thinking about, clever names. And I just couldn't think of one. I'm like, oh gosh, what am I going to do? Then John just goes, Kraus House, Sift and Thrift. Voila, that's it. I was so thankful. And I know it's a mouthful, but it totally reflects what I do. It's my name and house, and then the sifting and thrifting. And that's what you do when you go to yard sales or thrift stores. You sift and thrift. So that just communicates perfectly what my channel is about, what I'm all about, and it's perfect for branding. So, all right, back to this. Your username and your business, think carefully before you choose your username. And that is definitely another thing I want to put across to you guys, that, I thought for a long time about my name. I couldn't come up with one. My husband did. So don't just think of a name and, oh, that's it. No, this is very important. This reflects who you are, who you're about, who your business is, if that's what you're doing, or, if you're there to entertain. You just got to make it about you and what you're about and what you're going to put across on YouTube. So, because it's your brand. So it's very, very important. So if you can't think of something, ask your friends and family. And, once you've decided, really make sure that's what you want. And you can change it, but then it's hard because you've already got a following, on the one name, then you got to change it. So I think it's best with YouTube. You just pick the name that's going to be used and you stick with it. Same with eBay. If possible, just pick the name and stick with it. And I would recommend you keep your eBay name and your YouTube name the same or similar. So that way when people search for you on YouTube, they can also search for you on eBay and vice versa. So, on Kraus House, Sift and Thrift on YouTube and eBay. So that is something I would definitely let you guys know that it's very important. Okay, so just says think carefully. It does, your username represents your reputation on eBay. And that's the other thing. Don't make a goofy name or it can be cutesy, but not, make it an intelligent, professional name that represents who you are as a professional person. So that's what I would recommend as well. Don't get too cutesy with it or goofy, or definitely don't make it dirty. Just something very professional that you would be proud to represent, a name you would be proud to represent. So, and it replaces your old username, which is like, duh, but okay, and your old username can be used by anyone else on eBay for 30 days once you change it. An icon will appear next to your username for 30 days after you change it. So, yeah, again, Google how to change my username on eBay. It'll take you to this page. You can read all about it. You can click on that button where it just automatically takes you to change your username. So enough about that. So the next thing is how to get a refund. Well, how to get a refund? Well, there's a couple of ways to do that. So I'm assuming that means you bought something on eBay and for whatever reason you want to get a refund. And I've talked about this before. There's two ways you could do this. Depending on the situation, you can contact the buyer directly and ask them for a refund or a partial refund, or you go directly through eBay. That's what I do, just to cut to the chase. Go through eBay. eBay will open a return, and it depends what your settings say. If you want eBay to automatically open the return, or if you need to approve that. I have it set to eBay automatically open the return. And then you'll get an email from eBay saying your buyer wants to return this. Here's the reason. So you click on the link and it tells you the reason. There's a myriad of reasons it could be. And then eBay says, what do you want to do? You can either refund the buyer now, which I only do that if it was a broken item and they're not going to return it to me, or the item has this amount of time to return the item back to you. So I usually do that. And then at that point, you do nothing. You just wait for it to come back. Then once you receive it, eBay actually knows when you receive it. It says refund your buyer now. But if I don't get that email, I just go ahead and refund them anyway. And then just relist the item. And I don't know what eBay has it set to now. I don't know if they automatically relist it or you have to relist it. I think they automatically relist the item. And they actually might ask you now in the return email, do you want to automatically relist it? So it's very easy, very straightforward. Now, if the buyer doesn't return the item, eBay will close out the return and refund your money, because once a person goes through eBay, your money, your funds are on hold in your payouts. So let's say it was a $50 item plus shipping. So eBay will hold that amount, the amount of the item plus shipping in from your funds until the return goes through, or until they close it, meaning the person did not return the item. So this is something that's all self-explanatory. eBay will send you an email. You'll be in the loop. You'll know exactly what's going on. All right. So what's sold on eBay? So, and then I also have what's sold on eBay 2021. Well, of course, you can go to eBay and research that. Again, Google. So I just Googled it, and there was a long list of what's sold in 2021. So that'll give you a good idea. And actually, that's a very good idea as a new reseller. Like, I don't know what to sell. So Google that, and eBay has a long list. Sorry, some dust in my throat. A long list. They have it by categories. You click on the categories, it'll tell you exactly what's sold. And you don't want just what's sold. You want to know what's sold for the highest profit. Well, I could tell you a few things. Sneakers are very good. You know, high end. It's got to be Nike, Adidas, Fila. There's a bunch of brands that you could research. You know, there's electronics sell well. You know, quilts sell well. There's a ton of things that do sell. Jewelry, you know, gold, you know, high-end jewelry, you know, gold, diamonds, that kind of thing. There's lots of things, but that is a good way, actually, as a new reseller, to figure out what I should sell. And then, of course, if you have items, what I would recommend as a new reseller, if you're just starting out, grab things around your house. That's what you should sell. Because instead of going into debt buying things in the beginning, just sell what's around your house. Just go grab something, type it in eBay search bar as the most specific, be specific as you can. And then it'll pop up. You go to, you click on sold, what's sold, and then it'll tell you what's sold. So you get an idea. You want at least $10 and up profit, or, you know, I don't usually, if something's been in my store for 3 years, I'll sell it for $6. But if I just have it listed, you know, I'm not going to sell it for that cheap, unless that's what I'm listing it for. So that would be my recommend to you, because this also goes with what to sell. Well, that's exactly what I told you to do. Just sell things around your house. Or if you don't really have much, or you've already done that, next thing is to go to yard sales and thrift stores. And I would start at local local, see my tongue gets ahead of my brain, local thrift stores, over like a Goodwill or Deseret Industries, although those have very good prices sometimes. I would hear the airplane. I would hit your local thrift stores first, because those are going to have the better bargains for you. And then yard sales, of course, you could get things really inexpensively that way. So then this one is fraud, what to do. Oh, well, yeah, that's when you contact eBay. You contact them right away, explain the whole situation, and they'll take it from there. They'll open up a case, they'll investigate it. So yeah, that's the first thing you do, is you email eBay. Go to your seller hub. Like, let's say if it's somebody bought something from you and you believe it's fraud, or they return something and they didn't return it, or whatever the situation is, just go to eBay, contact them. You could always, in fact, I would probably call them. If you click on the help button on any eBay page, you could say, call eBay, or have them call you. And I usually have them call me, actually. So I'm not waiting on hold. And then explain the whole situation. And you'll need the order number though. So make sure you get that. You click into the listing, and the order name's order number. I'm getting, again, brain faster than tongue. It's about just maybe a quarter way down on the right-hand side, and it's very small, but my cats are getting into stuff. Sparta, that's not like Sparta. It's usually Oliver. My kitten is getting into things. I think Oliver's teaching Sparta bad things. Okay, so yes, that's what I would do. And I want to let you guys know that when you start selling, get to Seller Hub, go to eBay Seller Hub. That's where everything is. The tabs are overview, listings, marketing, performance, payments, research, report. And I would just click on each one of those tabs and read everything. And you're going to definitely want to get used to the payments page. It's going to show you all your payouts, how much they'll be, when they're going to happen. And, I'm on Seller Hub every day, multiple times. And then, of course, your listings. I'm always looking at my listings. And one thing I will say is, once you've had your listings up a while, I would just treat them like they're your babies, just babysit them. Go look at them. Go like, okay, am I getting very many views or watchers on these? Maybe I need to lower the price, or maybe I need to make the price higher. That happens in some instances. Sometimes when the price is higher, people will buy it because it's a psychological thing. Some people are like, well, wait, why is that so cheap? It must be a cheap item. But if it's, high priced, wow, okay, that must be quality. So it's just kind of the human mind, psychological, depending on the item, of course. But if something is a cheap item, nobody's going to pay a lot of money for it. But yeah, if it's quality item, try to raise the price on your item first if it's not selling, or then you can lower it. So just play around with it. You'll get used to that after a while when you have a bunch of listings. I look at mine every day and I try to tweak them daily. And so that eBay likes that, their algorithm likes that. If you go into your listing, you change something, you move the pictures around, you change the title, you change the price, something, eBay likes that. It's like, oh, they're an active seller. They're doing something with their listing. We're going to put them high on search. So yeah, keep an eye. Don't just list your items and leave them. You need to look at them. I'm always looking at mine. And then what else will come with that is I highly recommend List Perfectly. That's where you can cross post to Mercari, Facebook Marketplace, Poshmark, and some other platforms that I don't use. But I'm using that multiple times per day. So that's another way that will get you looking at your listings. So I usually go into the listing first and I kind of tweak it, and then I send those out to those other platforms. So I hope this all is very helpful to you guys. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Please give me a comment. Let me know if this content is helpful to you. If there's anything else you want me to cover, any other questions you want me to answer. I think I'll be doing future videos. Well, I will be letting you know about more tips and tricks for eBay. But that's it for now. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will see you next time. Bye.